So I've had the last 2 weeks off work, which has been super nice. I went camping when I first got off. I was expecting to only have a week, but then they called me and I had another week extended because they couldn't find someone to train me. The training process is like really long. And so I was pretty stoked about that. I've been reading that book that I've been talking about, the book that's called The More Beautiful World Our Heart Knows Is Possible. And that's been really like mind stretching. I've been chewing on a lot of the ideas. Right now I have a lot of like half-formed thoughts about the world in my mind. And so I haven't really been compelled to like jump on and talk about it. I did once. I'd like tried it once and I filmed it, and then it just like was incoherent because I don't really know what I'm talking about yet. But there's a lot of really cool ideas that I'm really vibing with in this book. I just like rested. That's something that I could tell I just needed to do, was just sit back, stop feeling like I need to be in this rat race. Like part of me feels like I need to train martial arts, like, and just go, go, go. But I could just feel I needed to pull back and not do anything. So I've just been reading and chilling. Not much, seriously. I haven't been doing anything. It's actually been really productive in an odd way. Like I feel like it's been a nice reset, and I'm kind of gathering myself and getting ready to work again. And once I start work tomorrow. I'm not going to start going to martial arts yet. I've been working out, which has been interesting. Normally I don't like working out. I find it really boring. But I've been doing this cool, I've been like making it fun. Like I'm trying to make it stimulating for my body. So I'll like send a clip. I was talking to my cousin today and he was like, you should post that. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And it's fun. I like it. I think I'm gonna like continue to try to explore movements that I can like apply to martial arts. So for instance, like the first one, it's like I do clap push-ups into burpees. Then I do clap push-ups, burpees, and then into a squat that I sit for a little bit. Then I squat a couple times, go back, do it again, except on the burpee, I jump up on a bar and do a pull-up. Like, just like incorporate a bunch of dynamic movement. And I'm just kind of experimenting. I'm not really doing, I'm like doing stuff like, for instance, in one of the things that I'll show, it was like a wrestling drill that a wrestling coach was showing me, where like they slap, it's too hard to explain, but like a lot of it's kind of inspired from other stuff. It's not like, it's stuff that I've seen from other things, but that I'm just kind of throwing it all together and just kind of trying to think of something that's kind of creatively dynamic. And so, and I feel good. I get sore afterwards. It's a great way to like get my heart pumping because it's super dynamic and it's fast paced. And then I like get all my energy out, because I notice like if I don't move for more than a couple days, like I start feeling anxious. And when I go and I work out, it just feels really good. And so I'm going to do that for a while. I want to just take it easy with this job and not rush myself into anything. Just kind of casually work out, eat good, sleep good. And once I kind of get more into the job, I'll start adding in martial arts and other things. I'm kind of excited to see, like, to form some more ideas, like form these ideas that I have more and share them, because they're really interesting, like far out ideas that I've like always kind of thought were kind of too far out in the back of my mind, but I'm just like open to stuff now, just like beliefs about the world and shit. Oh yeah. And the another thing, I've realized that I need to go to therapy for my relationship with my dad. It's not like a bad relationship. We have a great relationship, but I could feel like I'm irritated with him in ways that I can tell are like direct, like kind of pointing to something inside of myself. Like I'm irritated with him for things that if someone else did, I wouldn't be irritated about. And I was in the sauna the other day, and I was just thinking about it. I was like, I have a part of me that feels all this love and has this understanding of like other people. And in general, I feel like my relationships are really good. But I just realized like this is kind of this should be my primary focus regarding growth right now in my life. It's all like rosy and smells great and it feels great when you think about like loving the world and trying to go out and like make it better and like going to places of work and being like kind to the coworkers and stuff. But if I can't thoroughly flush out what's going on inside of myself with my closest ones, I think I'm kind of missing the point. And so I have some hunches about what I'm going to talk about, like stuff from my childhood that he did nothing wrong. My dad's a great dad. It's just natural that children kind of like internalize things and resent their parents sometimes. So I have a feeling I'll get a lot out of it. I've already gone and done this work with my relationship with my mother. And I didn't even know I had this with my dad. And not living with him, it's never, like, this wouldn't come up if I wasn't living with him, because I'm around him so much that I'm, like, noticing things that are bubbling up. I also think it's partially, in part, because I should not be living with him right now. Like, I just do need my own place. I think that's part of it. Like, naturally, I would be feeling, like, compelled to leave. But, so I understand that that's a part of it, but I also can feel this other part of it that I'm actually really excited to go in and work on to, like, see how I can kind of go through that process. Yeah. In general, I don't really feel great, but I don't feel bad. I'm kind of just like chilling. It's weird. Words can't really like describe this feeling that I'm feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
What a motherfucker. I couldn't believe it. Oh, no, no. No, he's gonna have to be careful. Oh, this is nice. This is not the end. This is the beginning for me. I love it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I feel like. Well, there may be. I'm gonna check the freezer. The fridge is empty.